Hello everyone and welcome to class. This is a quick yoga everyday flow. It's a great way to start your day, to be energized, to build on strength and flexibility. It's all levels. I'll give you different modifications, but please make this your own practice. You can add things that you like, you can take things away that you don't. So just make it your own, modify as you need to, and enjoy this practice. All right, we're gonna start in Tadasana in the front of the mat. So feet together. And let's just take a moment to arrive here, squeezing your legs together to activate your pelvic floor, a little squeeze of the Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor, connect to your core, so wrap around those core muscles, tuck in your tail a little bit, squeeze your glutes slightly, so you're very active in this posture. Spread all 10 toes, roll your shoulders back. Palms facing forwards. Close the eyes and take a moment to just feel this very active posture. Connect to your breath, so inhale and exhaling through the nose. And if you know Ujjayi breath, victorious breath, you can use this breath. Breathing with sound. Allow yourself to arrive in your body in this moment and feel where you're at today. Open the eyes. On the next inhale, palms up, look up, palms together. Exhale, hands down. Again, let's try that. Inhale, arms up. Move with your breath, so connect breath with movement. Exhale, palms down. Last one. Inhale, big breath up. Hold it here and stretch as much as you can. Kali Mudra, so index fingers are going to be together and clasp your hands. Extend the arms as much as you can. Raise your shoulders, tucking your tail, and squeeze your belly in so you're not arching in the back. Really extend your spine as much as you can. Stand upwards, elevating the shoulders. Exhale, half moon towards the right. And inhale, stretch up. Rise up. Again, elevate the shoulders, press into the legs, press into the floor, and exhale to the other side, opening the right lung, right side. Inhale, come back to center. Now we're going to go a little tiny back bend here, so stretch up as much as you can. And exhale, just look back if you can, extending the front body. Little back bend here, squeeze your glutes. Inhale, come back up. And then exhale, bend over the legs. So you can bend your knees. Here's your first forward bend. Just allow yourself to be here, connecting to your body. Relax the neck. Just say no and yes. Good. Inhale, extend the spine, look up. Press the belly in, send your hips back. Exhale, plant the hands and step back into a plank position. Shoulders directly under the hands, spread the hands here. Let's just rock forwards and back. Make sure you're in a plank position. This means your whole body is in a plank shape, so your butt's not sticking out or sinking downward. So really strong core here. Forwards and back, just bringing some blood flow into the whole body, activating the core, building up some heat. Also feel how it is to have your weight in your hands a little bit. Very nice. Let's come into center. Left hand into the middle of the mat. Let's turn into a side plank. So turn. You can either use your feet as wide as the mat for more support. You can drop in the left leg down if you want to modify this plank, or you can stack your feet together. So there's options. No option is better than the other. Just choices. Choose what's right for you today. And hold it here for a few breaths. Look up. Easy breath. Very nice. Let's do the other side. So right hand plants in the middle of the mat. Turn to the other side. Really use the obliques here on your right side so you're not sinking in your hips, but really push up Imagine you have a candle or something underneath you don't want to touch. One more breath. And let's go back to plank position. We're going to lower all the way down to our bellies very slowly. So you can drop the knees if you need to, or you can have your knees off the floor, whatever feels right for you. All the way here into a cobra. So plant your hands underneath your shoulders, baby cobra. Squeeze your glutes, feet together. Open the chest up. And exhale down. So go up as much as it feels right for you. No pressure in the lower back. One more. Inhale. Extend the spine. Extend the throat. Exhale down. Tucking the toes and push into a plank position. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very nice. Let's take a few deep breaths here. Inhale, exhaling through the nose, activating the thighs, so lift the kneecaps. Extend the arms as much as possible. Armpits roll towards one another. Look towards your belly button. Extending the neck. Breathing into the backs of the legs. You can bend your knees generously here and send your hips up. And we're going to go into a releve here. So just coming to the tippy toes and try and press into all 10 fingers and your arms. And then exhale, try and bring the heels down as much as you can towards the floor. Let's do that a couple times. Lift and exhale. Lift and exhale. Reminder, there's always child's pose. If you need to take a break, take a breath and then join again. It's your practice. Exhale, very nice. Good. From here, you're going to look forwards and we're going to come right knee to right elbow into mountain climbers. So coming to a plank position, right, but we're going to take it really slow. So stay in the plank, left knee to the left elbow, slow mountain climbers. Let's do a couple more. Keeping the core strong. Uddiyana Bandha. Pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. One more. Each side. Really good. And exhale all the way down to the floor. Baby cobra, 3. Inhale up. So now that you're starting to feel a little more warm, maybe you can explore coming a little more up. Or maybe not. Just do you. One more. Open the chest and the heart, the throat. Squeeze the glutes. Tucking the toes. Push into downward facing dog. One breath to settle. We're going to bring the left foot sort of near the middle of the mat. And then bring your right foot all the way up into a 3-legged dog. Your pinky toe is facing downward, pressed into your palms and your arms. Let's do some ankle circles here, one side and the other. And let's go into a 3-legged dog. Extend your leg as much as possible and available. Breathe here a few breaths. Find some steadiness of breath, some stillness. Bend the knee and open the hip, look up towards the sky. And let's do some knee circles here to one side. Just juicing up those hips and the other side. Good. Extend the right leg. Again, inhale, bring it up into tiger pose. So right knee towards the forehead and slowly coming to a high lunge. So plant your right foot, extend the back leg, and come up into high lunge, arms up. Exhale, come down into airplane. So you're going to bring forwards your spine and your arms back into airplane. Inhale, come all the way up again to high lunge. Exhale, lean forward, straight spine. Inhale, up. Last one. Exhale. Strong core, strong legs. And inhale. This time, we're going to go all the way into airplane pose. So you're going to use that momentum with the arms to step forwards and bring your left leg up. Whoop. All right, let's do it. Inhale, step forwards. Straighten the right leg. Straighten the spine. Straighten the left leg. Everything is super active. Core, pelvic floor. Focus your eyes. Hold it there. Do the best that you can. Try and catch your balance. If you fall, that's okay. Try again. Exhale back into that high lunge. Inhale. Bring the palms together towards the heart and open into warrior two. Soften the lower ribs. Bend into that right knee as much as you can. Soft shoulders, soft face. Let's reverse the warrior. Palm comes down, right arm up. Side bend here, so you're stretching the right side body, the right lungs, expanding the lungs at the breath. Inhale, come back up into side angle. So right elbow is going to come into the right thigh here. Open the left shoulder, so don't let this shoulder close in, but really open it as if you were trying to touch with your back a wall. Left arm up, shoulder opens, look towards the left palm. Hold it here. One more breath. Inhale, straighten both legs and come into star. Palms up. Square your feet. So your feet are going to be, I'm going to turn to this side. Your feet are going to be parallel. Open the arms, wide forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. Hold the waist, exhale all the way down. Send your hips back and send your weight forwards, not towards the heels, but more towards the front of the toes. Let the top of the head hang towards the floor. Breathe here. 1, 2. One more deep breath like that. If you need to bend your knees, that's okay. If you're very, very tight the back of the legs, you might want to find a little bit of a wider stance. If you're very flexible, close your feet a little bit more. Good. Inhale, plant both hands on the floor and extend the spine. Plant the left hand in the middle and come up into a twist. So open up that right side. Try not to go with your hips, but really use the thoracic spine to twist so your hips are squared. You're going to find that you have less rotation when you don't involve the hips, but we're trying to work on the spinal rotation rather than the hips. Exhale to the other side, so right hand down and open up. Exhale down, hands on the waist. Inhale, come all the way up. Use the strength of your legs and your core. Extend the spine. Go back into warrior two. Right leg bends. Windmill your arms. Place the palms of the hands on the floor. Right leg back into a plank position. Let's hold this plank for a second. Find your really steady posture here. Connect to the pelvic floor and the core. Now we're going to bend the elbows half to a chaturanga position and then push up back into a plank. 1. If you need to drop the knees, that's okay. Do that. These are pretty hard. 1 more. Very nice. Now all the way to the floor. You can choose to drop the knees and do a supported chaturanga. Go all the way to the floor into a cobra, or you can do vinyasa chaturanga dandasana. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog. If you're choosing to do that, elevate the thighs from the floor and the knees, really activating the legs. Look up, or do your baby cobra, that's okay. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very nice. Let's take a few deep breaths here. I'm going to change to the other side so you can see me on the front. Try to settle. You can choose to come into extended child's pose here if you need a little break. Good. Now, extend the left leg back, left pinky toe facing downwards, really press into your hands. Take a few deep breaths here. And the left leg all the way up, open up that hip. Extend your left leg as much as you can. Look towards the sky with your left eye. Bend the knee and open even deeper. Try and bring that left foot towards your left bum, opening up that thigh. Let's do some knee circles for one side and then reverse it. Good. Inhale, knee to nose, round your upper back. Exhale, bring your foot into the middle of the mat, come up into a high lunge. Arms up, hands on top or stack over your shoulders. Really sink into this posture. Extend the back leg, extend the back heel. Exhale, bend forwards, bring the arms back into airplane pose. Inhale up. Exhale, extend the spine, lean forwards. Strong core, up. One more, exhale. And inhale up, so you know what's coming. We're gonna step into airplane pose, so use the momentum, use your strength of the legs, use the core, connect your whole body. And inhale, push. Slowly, as you move down with your spine, you also move your leg up, extend the arms. Really important for balance is to focus your eyes. One more breath here. Exhale, back to that lunge. Palms together into the heart. Open up into warrior two. Breathe. Soft, steady breath. Exhale. Right hand down. Let's extend and reverse that warrior. Open up. So this is a side bend. So you're not going backwards, but you want to feel the side stretch. This is a great way to extend the capacity of your lungs, stretching them. Inhale, come up. Exhale to extended side angle. So elbow to your left thigh. So the tendency here is to roll your shoulder in, yeah? So roll that shoulder back into your back. And then bring up that left arm over your ear, having some space between your ear and your shoulder. Don't bring that shoulder up towards your ear. Extend the palm, the whole arm. So there's a big line extension from the right fingertips all the way down through your side body into that right heel. Inhale, come all the way back into that warrior two and extend. Straighten both legs into star. Exhale, you're gonna bring both palms together behind you, clasp the hands, so Prasarita Paratanasana C. Extend the arms back, extend the chest, look up. Exhale, bend over the legs. So try and bring the top of the head towards the floor, the weight of your body towards the front feet, the front of the feet. Extending the arms. If you can place your top of the head on the floor, that's great. Don't worry if you can't. You can also bend your knees generously, but you don't want to bend them so much that you don't feel the stretch of the back of the legs, right? So the goal of this posture is to really stretch the back of the legs. So try and straighten the legs as much as possible and available. But you can keep that soft bend if needed. Good. Inhale, come back up. And then exhale, we're gonna do some side lunges here. So you're gonna bend the right knee, come all the way down as much as you can into that side lunge and come up again. So we're working here on ankle mobility, hip mobility. You can use the hands on the floor if you need to. So that's a little bit easier. For a harder variation, try not using your hands. Let's do one more. Whatever you choose to do, just commit to it. Very nice. Come up to star again. Warrior two. Windmill your arms. Come back to plank. And this time, let's go straight to Chaturanga Dandasana. You can drop the knees if you need to. Do the version that you like. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very nice. Let's take a few deep breaths here to settle. And you can choose to either walk all the way to the front of the mat, or you can take a few jumps or one small jump. Maybe even find some air time, a handstand, whatever is in your practice, just go for it. Inhale, look forward. Extend the spine. Bend over the legs. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms up, palms together, look up. And exhale, down. Again, inhale, arms up, palms together, look up. Extend the arms, Kali Mudra, extend the shoulders, really elevate the shoulders, find some length in the spine. Exhale to the right side, half moon. Inhale up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale up. Now find a little back bend here. Perhaps you can find a little bit more depth since you're already warm. Inhale up. And exhale, bend over the legs. Inhale up, extend the spine. Press the belly in, squeeze your mula bandha. Squeeze your pelvic floor. Send your hips back. Plant the hands, jump or step back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale to plank. So we're gonna go for that side plank. Left hand in the middle of the mat. Turn to your best version of side plank. Now, if your feet are stacked here, or even if your knee is on the floor, you can try and elevate your top leg like this. If you're stacked here in a full plank, you can try and bring your right leg up. You can maybe bend the knee. You can do any variation of side plank that you like. Extend the top leg. Whatever you choose. Find some steadiness, commit, enjoy it. Breathe and soften your face. From here, we're gonna bend the knee and just drop it into a wild thing. Flip your dog. Open up the front body. Exhale. Let's change sides. So right hand in the middle. So there's lots of options. Just play with it. Challenge yourself. Try something new. Don't worry if you fall. It's all good. It's practice. It's not perfection. The only way to grow is by falling. All right, take your wild thing. And exhale back to plank. And downward facing dog. One breath here to settle. So let's meet in a sitting position. You can either jump or step or just sit down. Find your way into sitting position for Paschimottanasana, forward bend. So in this posture, you're going to straighten the legs, flex the foot, toes towards you. And I like to take the flesh out of my butt to really fit the sit bones on the floor. Really engaging the legs here. So lean forwards and grab your big toes with your first two fingers. If you can't do this with straight legs, that's okay. Bend the knees. So bend the knees generously, and you want to close that gap between the thighs and the stomach here. You can stay here, this is totally fine. Or if you want to find more extension in the back of the legs, you can keep stretching the legs, sliding, keeping that spine straight rather than rounding it. So this is going to put a lot of strain in your lower back. You don't want this. You want to keep that spine straight. So even if this is your maximum stretch right now, that's totally fine. Find what works for you and stay in your body with your breath. Long, deep breaths. Relaxing and releasing on every exhalation rather than trying to control or force. Try and work with your breath. The legs are super active. Your Mudha Bandha is active. Uddiyana Bandha. One more breath. Relax the shoulders, relax the face. Try and enjoy this posture wherever you are. Relax the jaw. One more breath. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. Bend the feet. We're going to come into Navasana, boat pose. So bring the legs up, bend the knees, and extend the arms. So you're sitting again on your sit bones here. Press the belly towards the spine. Extend the legs if you can. You can bend your knees if you need to. If this is too much still, you can also just bring the feet down and stay here and really work on this activation of the legs, of the hip flexors, of the core of the pelvic floor, squeezing the legs together. Then stage 2, you can bring up your legs. If this is feeling great, you can try it without the hands. If that's feeling great, extend the legs. If you're really strong here, extend the arms up. Wherever you are, take a smile. Breathe. One more deep breath here. We're almost done. You're doing a great job. From here, we're all going to go into a low boat. So bring the legs down, palms down, hollow your body. Your belly presses in. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Exhale down and release. Very nice. Give yourself a big shake. Good. All right, bring your feet towards your bum for bridge pose. Inhale, lift the hips up. Bring your shoulders underneath you and press into all of your feet. Squeezing the glutes, pelvic floor. Bringing the pelvis up as much as you can. Hold it here. Imagine you have a block or a ball or something in between your thighs so they're active towards one another. Using the legs. Find some stillness. You can take a full back bend if you like. If it's in your practice, that's an option. Exhale, release. And bring your knees towards your chest. Bring your forehead towards your knees. Give yourself a really nice deep hug. Relax your shoulders and your head on the floor. And let's just give our knees little gentle circles outwards to release the lower back. And reverse it. Let's come to center and take a twist. So right arm into cactus. Bring the legs all the way towards the left side. Try and keep that right shoulder glued to the floor. Look towards the right. Take one deep breath and then exhale, tongue out. Extend the throat. Open the jaw. Big release there. When you relax your jaw and sigh, you also relax your whole body and your pelvic floor. Good. Inhale to the other side. Just change sides. Find some relaxation and release by using your voice, the sound, by extending the tongue and sighing at the same time. Deep breath in. All right, come back to the center and relax your legs. Let's take a short, nice Shavasana to finish. So really extend all your limbs. Take as much space as you need to. Palms up towards the sky. Make some space in your spine and the top of the spine. I like to kind of scooch my shoulders up and really make space in the spine before I relax completely. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, one deep sigh. Let it all out. One more like that. Inhale. Let it out. eyes. Close the eyes gently. Allow your lips to gently part away. Your jaws relax. Teeth are slightly apart. And allow yourself to completely surrender to this moment. Allow the floor to support you, so no tension in any muscle, no tension in the face. Really let go here of all control. Of any tension or stress left in the body, allow yourself to let it pour out of you as you exhale a little bit deeper every time. So if you imagine your stress, your tension, any pain is sort of like a substance or a color inside your body, you can imagine it when you exhale, draining or pouring out through the bottom of your feet. Allowing yourself to deeply relax on every exhalation a little bit more. Finding complete stillness and relaxation, complete presence of this moment, allowing it to be as it is, accepting it without denying anything, rather loving every part of it and enjoying this moment just as it is. So slowly come into the right side. Lay down on your right side for a moment. Bend your knees in a fetal position. And slowly come up to sitting. Keep your eyes closed. Cross your legs in Sukhasana position, easy pause. Spine is straight, chest is open. Palms together in front of the heart. Chin slightly down. Allow yourself to feel this moment, to really feel the energy that you created, the space you created, your body and your mind, the stillness, the awareness, the patience, the kindness, the resilience, all the qualities that we're building in our practice. Let's just notice that for a moment. Notice all those gifts from the practice. And give gratitude for showing up today, for being here. Gently open the eyes. Take a small, gentle smile. Bow down. In gratitude to all the teachers, to yourself. All right, we're going to end class here. Thanks so much for being here, for adding me to your practice, and I'll see you next time. Please leave me some comments and some reviews. I love those. And let me know what else you want to work on. Bye.